I'm doing a sound check here, so I'm seeing Dominic, you're online. Can you tell me if you can hear me when I speak? You lot are not very good at the sound check. Thanks, Dominic. All right, I'm going to put you back on the hold screen. So if you wonder what happens while we're doing our wait, the current discussion on strategy is basically where are the cats and where are the children, and will they be interrupting everything? So luckily, the good news is cats and the children appear to be under control. I suggest we go out at 2.5 watts a kilo and group up, which you should be able to do really quickly. And then it's a downhill right out of the gate. So it's a bit of a false flat till the first bend. And then after that, it really tightens up. So if we go out reasonably gently, make sure we're all together, and then you can sort of power up sort of as a group. You can actually do a little bit of super tucking on that first bend. It's about the only place actually that you can. You can going down Libby Hill as well. But you can do some super tucking. I'll give you a heads up as when you're there, and if you're at speed, then you guys can come off the power and go out reasonably gently. Does that make sense to you all? Two and a 2.5 watts a kilo. You're better off making sure you're all in a group than you are going out like crazy and splitting up. Yeah, 3 power-ups are aero, draft, and feather. I'll let you know where and when to use them. There are a lot of power-ups on each lap. There are 9 per lap, so you get plenty of them. You what? Say that again. Don't be afraid to use them. Absolutely. The most important thing really that you can possibly do is all stay as a group going up those hills, particularly second lap. It'll make a massive difference if we've got 6 riders on that 8.5 kilometer. It's actually more like 10.5 kilometers of flat that you have after the first 2 big hills. So let's make sure yeah, let's make sure we do everything we can to do that. 3 minutes left. Yeah, there or thereabouts. As long as your trainer's not moving by the time it hits 0, you're good to go. And this is ZRL anyway, so there's always a couple of people that roll through the line right at the start. They're not too mean about it. I'm recording that, so if they give us any crap, I'll just send that little bit of the recording to Martin and say, look, I said good things about it. How far after us are the otters going? That does make sense. They, yeah, that does make sense. All right, yep, you're getting down to the 1 minute, so yep, be in the right gear for the start, and think about stopping pedaling. I do. I'll count you down from 20 seconds, and you should go. You should start pedaling when I say 3. There you go. Yep, stop pedaling. And just so I'm clear, we're coming up to 30 seconds, right? Okay. I hate this silly countdown. Oh. Yep, we got 6 people. Yeah. All right. Hey, who's pedaling? Stop pedaling, whoever that is. Get back here. I don't know. It was one of us, I think. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, well done, Tony. There's always one, isn't there? You're fine. Don't worry. As long as you don't zip off down the road, you're good to go. 30 seconds gone, so I'm assuming the first team is going out. No? Yeah, but not the whole team. There's your minute. 30 seconds to go. I will count you in from 20. 20. 15. 14. 13. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Pedal. 2. 1. Let's go. Oh, it's beautiful. There we go. Back 3. Let's get you up there with the rest of them. So we don't have 2 groups. Nicely done. There we go. So you're going to have this flat for a very short period of time as we go around here. And then there you go. You're on to the descent already. Let's see if we can all get up to 58 kilometers an hour so that we can super tuck when it is appropriate. And remember, we can afford to stretch out a little as long as we don't break that elastic. Okay, the really steep part, you're in it now actually. So as soon as, there you go, you're up to speed. Well done. That's it. It kicks up till you go around this bend, and there you go. You're good. Let's get back on the power in 3 or 4 seconds. Back on the power. There you go. Well done. Look at that. You pulled a second back on the team in front without even pedaling. All right, you're actually at the start of the KOM, but it's a false flat for quite a distance. Around this bend and then through to the next bend, it's a false flat. Remember our mission here. That is to stay together. Go up here about 3 watts a kilo, maybe 3.2. And if you're struggling, shout. I will be watching for gaps. Still on a false flat. Good speed up here though. You can see where it kicks up. There's a noticeable bend in the road upwards. You're picking time up off the team in front. All right, this is where it's going to hurt. It's only 200 meters of hurt. All right, you can all do 200 meters. They are breaking up terribly up front. You guys are perfect. Exactly like this. 3.2 I suggested is a little more like 3.6, but that's okay if you can sustain it. You guys are perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, you can see the top where you can see where it flattens out and it gets below 5%, which is nice. That's where normally I would say that's where you're going to regroup, but you guys don't need to because you're still together. Let's step the pace up. There's a very short 10% descent coming around this bend. It's not really enough to get up to speed and super tuck down. So, but you can, if you want to, back off the power a little bit. It's early days though, so I suggest we keep on around 3 watts a kilo, powering all the way down. Just because I'm mean. Let's make a conscious effort to stretch out our blobs so we're not all running across the road. Got some PRs going up there. Use the arrow now or at the top. Don't use it on the climb. You've got a feather, obviously use it on the climb, particularly when it gets steep around the second bend. And if you have the draft fan, use it mostly where it's going to be flat. So all right, rough 200 meters coming now. You can see how you're closing in on the team in front. Good use of the feather. You can see where it flattens. ATP are picking up a little bit. But we'll get past these guys in front first, and then we will worry about ATP. It's very nicely done. You are draftable now, so if you have the draft fan, you could use it now, but I would leave it for another 50 meters if you do. It stays flat like there. You could use it if you have it now. We'll pick up another power up at the top of the hill. You'll probably pass these guys on the descent down. You can super tuck going down here. So if we give it a bit of welly as we go through the gate for the first part, it will reap dividends a little in a little while. So let's give it some power now. That's it. All go 3 watts a kilo. A whole bunch of 30-day personal records there. And keep powering. And you should be able to super tuck now. Nice. Let's get back on the power. Well done, Deb. You're pushing that super tuck as far as you possibly can. Nicely done. It is now. It's flat for the next 3 kilometers. There's one little bump. Here's what we're going to do. We've not really done a pass before. We are going to, as a group, go into their draft, sit behind them, and then when I say we are going to give it 10 seconds of a reasonable sprint, we do not pass them individually. You have to go through as a group. So don't pass them yet. Sit in their draft. Okay, get close to them so we're right up on them. That's it. All right, give it some welly now. Everybody go. 10 seconds, decent power. That's it. Through. No one gets stuck. Keep going. Good. Keep powering through. You cannot let off till you're through. They'll let us go with luck. Doing all right, Melanie? Good. That's fantastic. All right, we're all together as a group, came through them. And you did actually pick up a little time on ATP. They're now 32 seconds behind. So you picked up 2 seconds on them. Good use of the power up. You can see this little bump that's coming. We have 8 people watching us right now. Hello, 8 people. Oh, somebody just left. There 7 people. There you go. There's the bump up. Keep the power nice as you go through there. It's flat for a little bit, and then you get just a little bump back down. Oh, you're beautifully stretched out right now. Oh, that's nice. Can I get a picture of that? Does anyone have the feather? All right. You'll see where the hill is, and you can use it as we go around. I'll tell you when to use the feather. This is perfect speed, by the way. 37, 38 kilometers an hour is exactly where we said we wanted to be. The hill starts when we get to that 90-degree bend, the first 90-degree around to the right. That's where it starts, but it's a false flat. And then it really kicks in when we go through the second 90-degree bend. But it's not a bad one like the others. This is nothing over 3 or 4%. All right, so the team behind are getting a bit close. Hopefully they will not try and interfere. They are. They're going to come past again. Let them go. They've split up, which is kind of silly of them. Yeah, that's tactical error on their part. Let them go through. All right, you're on the hill. Even though it's currently flat, but it kicks in as we go around this bend. Same as we did before. Let's go up here at over 3 watts a kilo. Don't you all split up. If we go past them again, we go past them again. So you're in a beautiful line right now. If you've got the feather, you can kick it in now. And there we are. And just for a point of reference, this is where you were super tucking down right at the start. We are. Just go through them. They're breaking up. They are terrible on the hills, but I think they're a little faster than we are on the flat. So let's just keep consistent. Go through them. Their problem is they're breaking up. So that will not help them later on. There you go. But you are perfect. You're staying together as a nice group. That's it. Try and make sure we stay with Tanya there. But Tanya, keep your pace where it is, because well, we're mixed with this group. I don't want to mess with it. All right, you got a very slight flattening here, only for 20 meters. Let's keep going. Good job. All right, now we're broken up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's make sure that we catch Tanya and thank you, Jen. This person can lead us a little bit. There we go. Nicely done. Very consistent. Oh, they're so broken up. Let's make sure we stay together. Coming together nicely, which is good. By the time we get to the top, I want us one group. So that means Deb and Snow, you're going to need to step it up just a touch. And Wendy, sorry. There you go. They're trying to draft off you behind, but it's 7%, so they can't do that. And when I told you earlier on that this didn't get over 4%, I apologize. All right, so does anyone have a power-up left? Okay. You're going to pick one up and within about 300 meters. There, you're on the flat now. Let's get our pace back up to 37. Little bit of a push here if we can do that. I know you heard after the hill, but I want to try and put some distance between us and the team behind. They're 13 seconds now, which I think it'll be tough for them to make that, which is good. But the team behind them is 29 seconds behind us, 30 now, so we're doing good. You're going to pick up a power up now, and it's pretty much all flat. There is one lump, so if you get a feather, let me know. If you've got aero or draft van, use it at your leisure. Nicely done. Back up to 40 kilometers an hour. There, we're going to pick up the power up. Who's taking it? Looks like Melanie's in front. Oh, no, Melanie's not in front. Tanya's in front, which is good. Does Melanie use the draft van? All right, use it whenever you want, either if you're struggling to stay with the team, or if you're not struggling to just be able to take the front position and lead everybody along. There we go, just like that. Nicely done. And Deb, you just took the sprint jersey, which is nice. You got that draft van, make sure you stay behind everyone. All right, so you have put 45 seconds into AFPB Wolf, whoever they are, and you've put 15 seconds into ATP by the looks of it. So does anyone have the feather? If you've got the around this bend, there's a little hill, that's the place to use it. Give yourself a little break right now. There you go. You guys are spectacularly good today. The team behind are trying to pull some time back in you, which is just going to be annoying if they do catch us again. But if they do, we'll just take them on the hill when we get there. But they're still 10 seconds behind. And if they're not careful, they're just going to wear themselves out. I think we're maintaining a nice pace to just do this all the way. Maybe even step things up on lap 2. Let's stretch that blob out, though. You're all a bit too close together. Remember, you can afford to be a couple of meters behind the person in front, and the more space you do have, the better the overall draft effect. There you go. That's a lot better. The only downside to doing this is you just got to pay attention to whether you're breaking that elastic, but I will be here to let you know if you are. So with it like it is now, Wendy is cruising along at 2.3 watts a kilo, while Tanya's doing 3.1, and that's exactly how we want it. There you go. That's some nice distance right there. All right. All right, they're right on our tail, so they're going to come past. They must be heavier riders because they do go fast. Let's let them go past. Let's not let them split us up. There you go. Very professionally done. The job here is to let them go, like we did. Let's see if we can keep them in our sight. Maybe we can use them as a benchmark. We're not going to pass them because I think they're probably stronger on the flat. Let's not get too far away because we will catch them up as we go through the other hills. Still got 3 seconds on ATP behind us. So that puts us currently in lead position. All right, so there's no real uphill, but a feather does help you out on the flat, so feel free to use it at any point. Arguably, you could keep it for the second lap, but you've got another pickup of a power up between now and then, so I really wouldn't do that. I would just use it now. There you go. The team behind us have just gone through the sprint. Let's see. You guys have it. You want to step that pace up a little bit, maybe a 1 or 2 more kilometers per hour on the front. Let's see if we can get to 38 on this flat here. Good. There's 37. And there's 38. Let's keep this pace, but let's make sure we stay in formation too. It's easier to keep the pace if you're stretched out a little. There we go. If anyone is going to struggle with the pace, just shout. But right now, we are perfect. That's it. Keep that pace up a little. We're dropping it back down. It wasn't a temporary stepping up the pace to 38. It's to keep us in shouting distance of the team in front. Go on, stretch yourselves out a little. All right, who's going to take it? Nice little downhill now. Let's keep the power consistent. I don't think we want to rest at this point. There you go. You're keeping them. Then they're not gaining a lot on us, and we will pick all of this time back up on the first hill. My prediction is we'll pass them on the first ascent, which is 23rd Street. Good. There you go. Perfect speed. Who's got it? This is good. This is good. You're keeping consistent power as you do that little descent. Very healthy. And that's the last of the that's the last of the bumps before we hit the lap. Nice lead in, Deb. It's good. Let's get that pace back. Oh, it's a false flat. I'll show you. There you go. Now it's flat again, so you can pick that pace back up. Good. And you can see that's roughly the speed they're doing. When you're doing 38, they don't gain any time. If you're doing less than 38, they gain the odd second here or there. But we'll catch them on the hill. If anyone's got a power up left, you should use it now. There you go. You show off, Wendy. Looks like Melanie's already got it. That's exactly how we do this. And you're holding them at 10 seconds. Remember, we've got that nice super tuck coming, so if you burn a match going on here, you can pick it back up again when we super tuck down. Wendy, well done, by the way. You were at the front and you drifted to the back perfectly. That's exactly how to do it, because now you're just trotting along at 2.5 watts a kilo. All right, when we go around this bend, we want to be stepping up our power. We're not on the we're on the false flat now. We just kind of hit it. You put 11 seconds into ATP behind. That's good. And you still put 40 seconds into, I don't know what to call them, AF. We'll call them AF. There we go. Let's pick it up. As soon as you're at a super tuck speed, you can hold it. All right. You're there. There we go. See? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Arrow? Yeah, use the arrow if you've got it. That'll help out in a treat down here. All right, let's get back on the power. All right. We've done one of these laps before. We know all about it. So you know how this first climb works. It's false flat up to the next of the turns. And then it's a 200-meter horrible bit. Excellent. You'll know when to use it when we go around this bend, and you'll see it kick up. Karen says you're not allowed to let them get more than 20 seconds ahead. Just letting you know that the peanut gallery is giving you running commentary here. All right, so if you got the feather, you can use it anytime you like. Deb, I've got eyes on you. You're holding pace nicely. That's it. There's no draft effect here, but we just want to stay as a nice group. See, we pulled all that time back. Nice and steady going up here. Yeah, they just don't have the strength going up. That's it. Well done, Deb. Deb and Tanya, let's see you push just a little bit more so you can stay with everybody. I know it's hard. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Tanya's at the front. What am I talking about? There we go. All right, don't try and pass these guys or get mixed up in them. Yeah, we definitely, well, you're all together, so you don't need to do anything special. Everyone's together. Remember, we've got this very short 10%. Let's keep the power on as we go down here. Now isn't the time for the resting. We'll do that after Libby Hill. Keep the power on nicely. You don't have to go crazy. Maybe 2.5 watts a kilo down here. Good use of the arrow. All right, remember this one kicks in right as we go around this bend ahead. Let's make sure we stay together. Front three, be conscious of the riders behind. You're a lovely little group. What do you want to do? Do you want to go past them? Let's do it. Let's make them work for it if they wanted to come past us again. Go, go, go. Come on, Wendy. Let's see you go as well. All right, you're doing 5 watts a kilo, so I know you are actually going. Mel, you stay with. That's it. Pull through. We're lucky the sticky draft isn't as bad as it used to be. Mel, can you power through them? That's it. Well done. Well done. Yeah, definitely slow it down if you're Tanya, Jen, Deb, slow down. That's it. They are. They're only doing it less than 2. All right. Pick up another power up now. You You all went up there faster this time than last time, which is a really good sign. Everyone's after that negative split. All right, Super Tuck, as soon as you're at speed. Yeah, use your draft if you're close enough to someone. Let's get back on the power. We're a beautiful line right now. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that was very well done. Very well done indeed. How's everybody feeling? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Excellent. All right, well, you're 3/4 of the way through now, so we can afford to step pace up a little since you gave me the thumbs up. Let's see if we can keep speed to 39. Just a touch faster than last time, and that will keep us this far ahead of AF. Yep. It's the long, gentler one, yes. If you've got a feather, hold it till then. There you go. So AF have to pull 12 seconds back on us just to catch us. Okay. This little bump. Wendy, are you all right? Good, good. I like that. Good pace. You're holding 10 seconds away from AF. And we're about to hit the hill, which is where we will stretch that time out a bit more. Good job, Deb. All right, the hill kicks in when we go around the next bend. If AF are trying to catch us, if they try and pass on this hill, they're idiots. There we go. Let's step it up then. If you got a feather, use it anytime you like now. Good pace. kind of draftable, so it's good that you're formed like this. Nice line, though. Tree branch got in the way of my picture. Who's there at the front? Jen, back it off a little. Let's ease off. Let's go up together. All right, she'll ease off. Everybody else keep a steady pace and we're good to go. Snow, are you doing all right? I know. Everybody else, back off a little. Let's not lose Snow. We need her for that nice 8-kilometer flat. There you go. All right, you're on the second part of this. There, we're all together again. Nicely done. We ride to Snow's pace. Snow, I don't want to see you taking any turns, okay? No, nothing at the front, because that'll just burn a match. You don't need to burn. This is great teamwork. AF are working hard. They know we're better than them on the hill, and they don't want us to be. All right, you can see the top of the hill is where those traffic lights are. That's all you got to do is get to the top of the hill. I'm lying because after you get to the top of the hill, you have the rest of the race to do, but you know. He's with us. We've got a little break forming. Let's have Tanya and Melanie slow down a little. Good. You're at the top of the hill. You're on the flat now. Let's see if we can step our pace up. Snow may need a second to recover, so let's make sure she's drafting at the end of a line like you are now, Snow. You're at the back of 4 riders, pulling you along so you can recover. Good job, Melanie and Tanya, slowing down. They're with you now, so you can lead again. If you haven't used your power up, use it now. We'll get a new one around the corner. AF are now 16 seconds behind us, which puts them 46 seconds behind us in the race. If you have a feather, hold on to it. There's that one little bump that we go over. Everyone else can just use whatever they want whenever they want. Okay. When you use it, then use it to rest, not to stretch, because we don't want the people without feathers to get penalized by that or to get broken. How are you feeling, Snow? Because your heart rate is still at 170. Good. All right, you got 17 seconds into AF. I have a feeling they're backing off a little. Maybe they know they can't win. Maybe that's wishful thinking. The little bump The little bump starts at that 90-degree right-hander you can see ahead of you. So as you go around there, maybe 20, 30 meters past it, that's when you punch. There we go. Here it is now. Good. Let's not stretch our pace too much. We want to make sure we take Snow with us, and she doesn't have a feather. You put 50 seconds into the team that's behind AF, whoever they were. There you go, 38 KP8. Good. Yeah, really nice form. Yeah, you're stretching that blob nicely now. Who's taking it for Deb? There we go. Melanie's already there. Quick update on AF. They are working hard to catch, but they're breaking up to do so. There's a 2-second split between the front and the back rider. Which means they're going to go through here at a much higher watts a kilo. Good job, Tanya. We put the team in team time trial. All right, we're back on the cobbles. That'll affect our speed slightly. So don't get nervous if it drops a little. You're going to pick it up in, you can see it on the mini map now, so it's 300 or 400 meters down. So if you have a power up, I would use it. There you go. You can see the sprint ahead. That's where you'll pick up the power up. And that, of course, is the last power up of the race. Don't go too fast, Deb. No, you're fine. No, it's nice. You've stretched out the blob a little, and that's good. Use it anytime you like, Snow, just to give yourself a break. It'll drop your watts a kilo down. Yeah, use it anytime you're behind everyone, Deb. Just don't do it when you're in the front. Great job, Jen. You're just sitting 2 meters ahead. That's exactly where you need to be. We've got a beautiful line. Stretch the blob out perfectly. AF are working hard to catch us. They're now 9 seconds behind. But just as a reminder, in case everyone forgot, 9 seconds behind is actually 39 seconds behind. They went out 30 seconds ahead of us. So we just keep doing what we're doing. We're going to come in first. Got about 3 kilometers left. Snow, that puts you in last position, I think. Doing all right? Good. Oh, yeah. Snow, your heart rate's dropped. It's only 169 now. Yeah, why not? If you can, your best bet with the aero helmet for tactical benefit is just to punch it and then just be in front of everyone and just keep an eye behind you and make sure that you are not breaking the elastic. Or we all go for a sprint at the end and then you beat everyone. Excellent. It's the fourth rider's time. I don't think we're a go for a sprint kind of group. I think we're an all finish together group. Although the best plans sometimes go wrong. The team tenacity team, we were so far ahead, they were backing right off, and they wanted to go together, all as a line across the road as they finished. But you know how these things go. It turned into a sprint to see who would win, because no discipline. There we go. So you are very close. You're around a kilometer to go, maybe just a touch over. You're still 9 seconds ahead of AF, which makes you 40 seconds ahead of them. Yep. I'll keep an eye on AF and make sure they're not doing anything silly to try and pass us right at the end. It won't affect the finishing position, but Got about 500 meters to go, maybe a touch over. You can see the end in the mini map. They're trying to come back. They're 6 seconds behind. Let's step the pace up. We're not going to let them pass us. I mean, it's not like they've really got any chance of making up 6 in this remaining 100 meters. There you go. You don't need, they backed off now. They gave up. Here we are. Nice group together. Well done, Deb. And there we go. What are we finishing? 53. That was beautifully done. There you go. You're very welcome. I'll be keen to see the results. I'm pretty sure that's going to put us in #1 position. I think we'll still probably be #2 in the league going into next week, but for today, I think we get the full 20 points. Well done, Snow. I got a couple of pictures, yeah. I was worried about you, Snow, there because you stopped past the line, and I was going to say, you can't stop because you got the free downhill. You got to take the free downhill. Hey, that's 3 kilometers. Think of all those experience points. So it wasn't AF didn't win the team. Do we know who it was? Margaritas? Okay. Was it about 53.5? I don't know if my clock is a minute out of yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hey, Mel. All right, I'm heading out.